and carve his name into the history books. It's Sini.
Opening up with a keeper here on Amazonia. Definitely one of the usual suspects that we would see here. Not everybody's Youngie, you know, spamming that Walden everywhere. And Fortitude, the big question is, do we see more one-base play here, or is he going to attempt perhaps an expansion? For the longest time, he was known for always expanding, loving his workshops, living the tank life. Probably had a bit of a heart attack when he saw the last PTR updates and the increase in the bounty and experience of the tanks.
Well, at least he's getting the tower repair rate, right? So you think it's a bit of a kiss curse for him, or is it just all curse?
No, I mean... If you like to play towers and tanks, you take the tanks giving less experience than the worst towers for sure. Because when you make 10 of them, you're pretty safe anyway, regardless of the repair. You don't even need to repair, in fact.
A player's forces are
Tower race, that is what they used to call Infi a while back, but Fortitude also used to play it. We don't see that necessarily so much anymore nowadays. Especially the Korean humans skipping a lot of towers nowadays. And speaking of Koreans, the Night Elves recently are discovering more and more tavern play for themselves, especially with a Beastmaster. But yeah, it is the Keeper here once again. On this map, creeping level 3 Keeper is quite easy to do, but can you afford to do that is a different question. Because the expansion from Fortitude will be coming in almost guaranteed. We see it here with the fourth farm, excuse me. So the Keeper is going to be looking to be aggressive, I thought, but actually, no, he will actually creep level 3 first, it seems.
Wow. And he already used one Wisp to actually detonate on a Water Elemental. Maybe that's why he decided to creep a little more behind. The Footman! Oh my god, he's pulling a Houdini. He's going to steal it and run away. He's going to get punished for this, but that's also slowing down the creeping of this camp in the level 3. Another Wisp is going to find its way to the expansion. Can he get 2 Water Elementals? Yes!
Oh my god.
That's level 3.
That's the third Water Elemental he got this game. He also got one at the very beginning.
Yeah. Sini actually using Entangle here for the Cobalt Taskmaster. He does not want to get bashed to death. And he will avoid that, but I mean, he knows that the expansion was scrapped. I guess maybe he just goes home, uses Moonwells, and then goes to the Expo, spams Trance, and kill peasants.
Well, the AM arrives. Summon some Water Elementals right away. But now, keeping this Footman alive against the Keeper isn't gonna be that easy. And now a difficult macro choice to be made here by Fortitude, right? Does he save all of his lumber, go tier 2 kind of greedy, or does he have to fit in defend here now first?
Well, he didn't see that many archers in the first place here. He saw only the 3. So I think it's okay to just get a scout tower now and go for the town hall. These are like always the priorities almost. Very rarely will you be, okay, I don't need the tower now, I'll go defend first. And yeah, I don't think it's any different here. So as long as he stays behind the tower here, it's the best case scenario for him to try and get the ideal defense.
Keeper coming in, looking for point of attack, but holds on to the entangle here. Still a lot of mana, even after the 2 charges of Wand of Mana stealing. What's coming from the barracks? Nothing at the moment.
Yeah, he doesn't have the gold just yet. He's gonna start a second barracks in the main base, so he's just gonna mass Footman. Very Likings-esque, you know? Oh my god,
Also
one of the strengths is trapped.
That's gonna be painful here, potentially. Also something we saw a lot of at WGL, right? When all the Night Elves were spamming Keeper, Archer, and that tier 3 stuff with Triple Hero. Seems like Sini still likes that style. The Water Elemental now scouting the Naga and the Archer count is a dead giveaway. And with that double barracks, I think Fortitude's getting ready. Question is, when's he ever going to be able to fit in that tech?
Some of these players must be so sick of like some of these, you know, little things on the map. Like the targets, the shooting target, the windmill. What is this? Are we in the Netherlands or something? Get rid of this. Let those trans get out. Come on.
There's a severe lack of tulips on this map, Tots. I'm not sure we're in the Netherlands. Maybe hidden in the trees somewhere in the shadows. Haven't seen them yet, though. All right, here it begins. Entangle, focus fire, a lot of footmen will be going down. Defend is desperately required, and it's about to finish any second now. The shop also came up, didn't get cancelled. Has to go for repair here, more clarities, more regen scrolls. The Keeper will be running out of mana here at some point, and maybe then it's time for Fortitude to move out and push this back with his footmen.
Even when you have defend against this many archers, if you go in, Night Elf can just kite. He'll always entangle a lot of the footies that you have. Shop not in an ideal position because the tower is not shooting right now. And yeah, that second rack's gonna be super needed. Probably send militia, I would say. Send militia in, try to push this back like for a while. Buy yourself some time. But of course, the Night Elf is planning to go into an Alchemist third, I'm guessing, get marksmanship, and keep going with the push.
I like the macro here behind this as well by Fortitude, not forgetting about the Blacksmith, going into tier 2. Is he gonna go into rifles here? It seems like normally that doesn't work out too well against archers, or does it?
No. You get upgrades for the footmen, and then you rush to knights. And the goal is to get paladin thirds, couple knights out, and then priest with this spell, and then you've pretty much won the game usually. But holding on before that is the real challenge.
It's not so many footmen right now. And here comes the focus fire on the Blacksmith. That might be enough for the cancel. Fortitude perhaps a little late here to come in for the defense, but no, it's good enough. Couple of footmen here still left. Entangle will find some kills, but that's why we have the double barracks. So many footies. 50 supply, pretty much only footmen, peasants, and the AM.
Uses a Moonstone, Staff of Tele gonna be important here as well. And tier 3 is almost finished. He went for a lore, actually. Like, some Night Elves have been mixing in a single bear sometimes for war to have extra damage on these archers. Having the Huntress Soul means that you can go for +1 attack, which is already on the way. Very important not to lose a single archer here. You really want to keep all of them alive. I'm surprised. Why is Fortitude moving out? Oh my god.
Oh, AM. Does he need to TP? I believe he does. Yep. I always see a WGL a lot was that single lore for the single Mountain Giant and Potom. Well, doesn't require the lore, of course, but on tier 3, 1 MG, Potom, MG upgrade, and Orb of Venom, and Marksmanship. So important. Marksmanship, which is coming in now. No Potom, however.
Yeah, Alchemist third, I think is better here to keep all of the archers super healthy. You can play with Acid Bomb, and it's not...
True.
It's either between the Giants, which is a good tank and also has good damage on the buildings, or the bear for Roar, and he's going for Druid of the Claw Adept training, so I think he's going to be the one bear, especially on this map where you can keep on shooting at the town hall from the outside here. It's like, and also like Fortitude made farms at the front. It's like, why are you doing this? Like, you're almost helping the Night Elf. He's just going to sit there, snipe everything. Going for the shop first now. Fortitude
really keep that alive. Keeps those potions. Ooh, losing the shop will hurt, and it's too much damage. The shop falls. Foot is coming in now. AM, by the way, no TP. This is scary. Fortitude needs to remake that shop ASAP. And the AM getting focused. Almost, but the militia call is very well timed.
He lost an archer. Unacceptable. Yeah, Staff of Preservation. He went healing spray, right? Yeah, you have to go healing spray here. And now Orb on the Keeper is going to come into play. And that bear is on the other... He's going to head to the other side of the map. Those archers are going to hit like trucks. +1 attack already. Improved bows. Marksmanship. And tier 3 started pretty late, by the way. Fortitude was stuck on tier 2 for a while. I think maybe he forgot to start it. Dude, if you catch it gameplay.
Oh, is that a full wall? No, right? No, he can get back. Nice base build. Looks good by Fortitude. Comes up with a Sanctum now as well. He will want Dispel at some point from Priests.
With the way Night Elf is positioned right now, it's a good opportunity for Fortitude to come in from behind with the army and send militia on the right side, but he's choosing to let the altar go. He's just going to remake that actually at the front of his expo. Okay, well, I'm a little bit confused. Not the safest spot.
AM counterattack. Oh, that's pretty smart. I think that should relieve some pressure. He could go for the Tree of Eternity, but that one fights back, so he rather goes for the Moonwells. But that cues the all-in push by the Night Elf. Roar, so much damage. Everything being thrown here into the human main. AM pretty aggressively TP'd here. Doesn't get focused, though.
Wait, why did he stab the Alchemist?
Kind of trapped, I suppose. That might be another altar going down.
51 supply for Fortitudes. Altar, rebuilding position. I mentioned it's not the best I've seen. You know, it's gonna go down as well.
Oh, that Blacksmith. If that falls, that means no knights.
And like canceling the upgrades would be huge as well. But yeah, castle's almost done here. Night Elf definitely needs to keep attacking here. You can't stop even for 1 second. +2 attack about to finish.
Good position now for Fortitude. Hard to be attacked. Way in the back there, safely in the base. So tier 3 finishes. Does he go into upkeep right away? With Knights and Paladin, he sure does. Adept training now for the Priest, also on the way to finally have Dispel. I guess he has a bit of it already with the Shadow Priest.
Player's forces
Dude,
are
why is City creeping? Oh, he's gonna play with multiple bears. Okay, so it's not just the one, and he's gonna play with Bear Master. He's gonna expand. He's getting a tree.
Oh.
So he's not quite doing the all-in version of this. He's gonna try to play with Tri-Hero leveling up, so usually Fort Lightning level 2. Might even put an orb eventually on that Naga if he can. Healing Spray level 3 would be amazing, and then basically it's just this weird new age composition where you have bears at the front and then archers doing an insane amount of damage behind them. And because humans playing with just footmen, knights, and then priests, they can't really steal all the roar. They could dispel it, but then there, obviously there could be some more from those bears.
Buying some creeping for the MK. Could be level 2 here if he solo creeps him. Rebuys a TP, does Fortitude to play the safe. Waiting for the Paladin to come in. Claiming a red camp would be wonderful, but with so many footies, it's not exactly easy to creep.
I love that he's staying on no upkeep for a long time here. Our Night Elf player, just on the 1 lore and Ancient of War still, so I'm guessing he's gonna start producing an archer and a bear when he finally breaks upkeep. Naga gets level 3. Careful with that Lightning Shield, it's taking a lot of damage. Okay, what item do we get here? Fortitude. Does he get lucky? Nope.
Nope. The dream drop for everyone else in the game, but when you have an AM, that is of no use.
70 supply, Priest Master training on the way. Sini's headed up there. He's gonna get the bad news that this has already been completely done.
Okay, very far forward. TP's out. Okay, that is ultra cautious. He had the Dispel ready.
1-1 upgrades already on those
Player's
knights.
forces are under attack.
And Sini's getting a giant now? I would have thought he'd stay on bear tech. Because, like, he already went for the bear upgrades. Like, he hasn't made any giants upgrades. And when there is Thundering Blades, I mean, whether you have the upgrades or not, they actually die pretty fast. And there's going to be a lot of knights this game.
Awkward position now. This blacksmith is falling. Needs to be remade ASAP. Okay, I guess at least it helps for the knights to flood out of the main or the expansion. Wow, that paladin's just dead. Bye-bye. Needs to individually micro these knights into the back, onto the archers. And doing that pretty decently so far. But the focus fire is still crazy of this Knight of Army.
Yeah, this needs to do damage. Even though Sini finally is setting up his own expansion, he needs to kill a lot more giants going inside of everything. There's no Thundering Blades. Oh, there is.
2 racks. Should have had the time by now.
Yeah, there is. That's gonna help a lot against these giants. Let's see how good Sini is with the staff. He still has 1 healing scroll. Staffs one of those bears out. Militia against this army. And Sini gets out here, saving a lot of his units, but it's not like Fortitude has lost too much either. 73 supply to
A player's
65.
forces are under attack.
Honestly, he kind of wants to lose some footies and peasants. He's got too much supply bound up in these subpar units. Invols also would be wonderful, but a lot of pressure by the Knight of always being applied, so it's hard to get to the shops. He needs to get to these archers, but getting distracted by the front line here is Fortitude.
Honestly, Sini's lucky that Fortitude forgot to turn on Inner Fire here, because everything will be Inner Fired right now, and he'd be having a much rougher time. And there's no Wisp nearby.
See it now, finally. A bit of it being applied. Mountain King, a lot of damage. Where's the Dispel? Heal potion, he survives.
Hala almost out of mana. Pops the Clarity. Mountain King on the chase with his 1 hit points.
Mana also super low by Sini. He's got like nothing left. What's the Moon Juice situation at home? Ah, that's looking good. You got Wellspring, very important. But it's also going to be daytime for a long while still.
Nice job with the staff. Bringing back the Alchemist right back to the center. Getting the Alchemist level 3 would be pretty good here. And Naga running low on mana. Humans the one with the Brilliance, with the double Brilliance, in fact, with the pipe that he found earlier, then Souls. But +3 attack being researched for the archers. You don't actually even have that many archers left. It's just the 5. The 5 chosen one.
Alright, in we go. This time focusing on knights here as the Night Elf, no longer on heroes, but we do have ample dispel now, it seems. Also, Inner Fire. Mountain Giant still distracting, doing a good job. Archers trying to be safely kept in the back. Sini a little hesitant here to actually look for a fight. He was poking a little, but he didn't like what he saw. He was horrified, in fact, by the glance of this human army. Falling back now. Repositioning here. Mountain Giant in trouble. Nice heal spray, but it's only level 1. Perhaps not good enough. Staff will be there, though, to save the Mountain Giant. That means, however, the bear might be going down. No double staff here. Another kill going the human's way. The shop easily taken out now. And now we really have the priests kicking in with Inner Fire. Everything buffed up so much.
Yeah, Sini needs wisps here if you want to be able to fight. Fortitude sending the militia from the main base on the right side. He's pulling the boys. He's going to go for the big fight at the expansion. He's going to try to break Sini right now. Mana really lacking on that Naga. Militia getting on top of 3-0 archers. Okay, I really will have seen it all in Warcraft 3.
Those wisps connected very well. Hardly any splitting by Fortitude, but he still has some mana left on some priests. Big surround on the big Mountain Giant. There is no staff ready here, I believe. Nope, so that one will be going down. Lots of experience. Perhaps level 3 for the Mountain King. It is. And level 2 for the Paladin. Great level ups for the human. Still with a strong army, scary army. A lot of damage still from these archers, but no protection for them anymore at all. So hard now for Sini to find a proper fight position.
Yeah, double Chim Roost about to finish inside of the main base. If that had been a little earlier and they would already be in production, maybe you would have a chance to hold on. I don't see... okay, yeah, he went Divine Shield. A lot of humans here, they would go for Devotion. But not Fortitude. Wanted to play it careful with the Pala. Re-engages. Giants die so quick. From Knights with Inner Fire, +2 attacks, Thundering Blades. The counter to Giants here. That Mountain King found his way to the backline, by the way. Look at his clap.
Oh, he's dropping low now, though. The next focus could be his end. Dispel, healing, something, and oh my god. Staff at the last second. Towers are, yeah, only being upgraded now. That's way too late. Perhaps this human army can be pushed back now. This Mountain King is out of the fight for a really long time.
Yeah, 2 chimps on the way here. They are the dream units against this army because they are the one unit, I guess, that kills knights very quickly, whether there is Inner Fire or not. He's going for the Archmage. Okay, there's a potion. Mass detonation on the Paladin. He's completely out of mana. Those knights still going strong. Bear almost going down here. Oh, the expansion's gonna die. He's not repairing those footmen.
Oh, true. No repairs still. Footman did the deed. Missing in the fight, but taking out the expansion. And now they can rejoin the rest of the army, but it's too late here for Sini. GG is called. 1-0 for Fortitude.
Whew, that looked dicey for a moment, didn't it, for Fortitude? I was pretty sure we're getting closer and closer to another upset here. But in the end, with his experience and as the human race worked, he was suffering for a long time and then put it all in one basket and it worked. Cool little footman split. Like that. Fortitude not playing his worst, that's for sure. Sini, if he makes that transition, as Todd pointed out a little earlier, maybe he has a shot with the twin-headed dragons. But okay, 1-0 for the favorite. Can he go all the way and get that lower bracket final verse 1-2-0? Next map starts in 3 minutes. Our next match takes us to Concealed Hill. It is match points for Fortitude. He would stay alive here and could kick out Sini with another map victory here, boys. What do you think? Is it going to be a clean 2-0 or will we see another full best of 3?
Chances for Sini here aren't too bad. Concealed Hill, infamously known for being good for Keeper and Mountain Giants. I think that's what he's going to go for once again. And of course, comes down a lot to the fast expansion. If you're there quickly with a Wisp detonate, Keeper coming in against the Peasant, this can be very, very painful. I hope that's going to be a priority here for Sini. And if he gets a lot of good damage done, then hell yeah. Why not make this a 3 map?
Alrighty, we're waiting for two players. Well, the one is an absolute unit, that is Mr. Remo Demo, to join the game, and then we're ready to kick this off. Yeah, Mountain Giants wouldn't be too opposed to see them here a little earlier than before. The Day of the Humans continue on our second match of the series.
So, we're gonna have a Keeper here once again, I imagine. There was a bit of experimentation being done on this map with Beastmaster in a few cases, but it seems like Keeper is just too good to go for. Almost all the humans, hardly with any exception, are going for the fast expansion. And if you arrive there with a Keeper, perhaps even level 2 Keeper, running with 2 Wisps for detonates, this camp is just so punishing with the poison creeps and everything. So it's going to be up to Fortitude, I imagine, to creep this expansion and expand on the spot as easily or with as little as possible, and up to Sini here to do as much damage as he possibly can, because on map 1, these peasants were way too safe at the beginning of this expansion play, it seemed like.
Yeah, last game Sini showed up really late at that expansion. Like the Arcane Tower was almost up at this point. Didn't really achieve much in the first place. He lowered the footman count, but you don't really care. As Fortitude, he was already even getting the second barracks by then and got fully ready. At the end of the game, he actually had like, what, 5 footmen left that were killing the expansion. So these guys, they were there the entire game. They never died. Testament to how well Fortitude was able to hold.
Yeah, the Chinese humans very often outstanding with their footmen, finding so much use for them, get so much value out of them. Also, I think Sok and Chimiko have been really good at that lately, especially against Undead. So here comes the Scout Footy, gonna be checking out what's going on. I'm always impressed with how these top players always manage to get the perfect scout off, but don't run in too closely. I'm sure if I was the human here, my footy would get entangled and die every single time.
Yeah. Actually, if you go in range of being able to spot the Keeper and he has entangled, you're gonna die because he runs faster than a footman. So if he did that and it would have been entangled now, he would die for sure. No matter if like you're at the other end of the screen. Keeper is gonna catch up and kill you, but nobody really opens entangle, to be honest, anymore. It was like one of the things that's like Sonic, for example, was doing all the time, because he knows that if he kills that footman, and everybody by then at that time was scouting with footman, he starts the game with level 2.
Oh wow, he's not expanding. Oh my god. Fortitude is playing 1 base tech.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like I expected this game that Sini was going to get fully ready with multiple Wisps, and we already see 2 in position here.
yeah. Do you believe Fortitude is going to go for tier 2 expansion, or are you going to go all the way tier 3 on 1 base?
Yeah, usually when you don't expand in the start, you just stay on 1 base for a very long time in this matchup. Tier 2 expand is possible, but if the opponent realizes that this is what's happening, there's many ways they can counter that really well.
Players' forces are under attack.
See those entangle?
Not sure if it's enough for the kill. Pressuring the archers here very well with the footman, that's important.
Yeah, there's no more mana for 1 more entangle. That Keeper needs to go home badly here to replenish mana. And Militia at the top, doing the small turtle camp. Fortitude gonna be a whole lot closer to level 3 than Sini is gonna be.
Yeah, the footy went down, but it cost so much mana. The experience was denied. Seems totally fine for Fortitude. Fortitude always so great at splitting out across the map in the early. taking out a lot of green camps and diligently working his way up to level 3. He has 1 creep now only away. And then, should you push into a Night Elf base, or is that still too dangerous against the Keeper?
Well, the Keeper is already low, and you don't have that much mana, so that means you would have to use all of the Moonwells. So I think if you grab Dust, and he already has it, you should definitely go for it. Water Elemental level 2 are going to be great against this. Deny is very important to get here, actually. But he's going to get an Archer, and that's going to be level 3.
There it is. Keeper still missing half a level here for that coveted level 3.
Wait, he's
But
getting
the
a Blacksmith? What? That's what you would get if you're going Rifles here, usually. But most humans against this Archer play, they would get Defense. I think Rifles might be the inferior play a lot of the time.
Nice item here for the Keeper again. Also valuable experience. Very close now to that level 3. Footy's diving into the back. I think they were looking for lures, but we don't have them yet.
Oh, he's going for the water. That's level 3 right there, if you can get that experience. Does Fortitude try and get the deny? You won't get it. So now Keeper can start chasing. It's going to drop items, get a lot of mana back from these Moonwells. Back to 252. That is quite a few entangles.
Why is he getting Naga, though? Doesn't really seem like he can be aggressive right now.
Well, with Keeper 3, it's still going to be pretty dangerous. He went Entangle level 2, by the way. So he wants to just kill a lot of the footmen. Oh, you mean Fortitude?
Yeah, the human side.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. It seems like usually it would be a mountain king here almost every time. Sometimes we see like fancy stuff like Panda. I think he was probably... Wait, did he just like 600 IQ anticipate there was going to be this pull on this camp and he could creepjack?
Dude, if he has a dust now. No way. Does he
He doesn't
realize?
realize that the archers are here.
Okay, against the demon, the Naga, of course, works out well. So, that's the purpose, I suppose. The Hunter's Hall, is it late or is it intentional? You never know with the Night Elves.
No, it's
Well,
you have to start tier 3 usually first, so it's okay. Archmage, can you force a TP right now? Look at those juicy wet elementals here. Yeah, that Naga's dead.
This shield looks very dead indeed. But
It's on entangling, what the hell?
could easily force the TP on the AM here.
Players' forces are under
Goes
attack.
for
first
Naga. Oh, he didn't dust first, so all the archers are gonna live.
The footies! Not in range, all of them. Oh my god.
He can block with the wisp! Oh, he didn't react. Could have blocked those footmen in. Huntress Soul is being remade on the left side. And tier 3 is almost finished for the Night Elves. So marksmanship's gonna be pretty good. He can pull the center now and creep it.
Yeah, and Fortitude is stuck on tier 2.
Dude, rifles are terrible against archers like this. I really don't get it.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, I don't like this build by Fortitude at all. Like, what's the plan? You go for Naga, you do insanely high damage pushing into his main, and then you try to kill him with, what, 50 supply rifles? That's so hopeful, though. And if that doesn't work, what's your transition? Can he go tier 3 still?
It would be very hard. Usually if you would play rifles and you want to go tier 3, you'd wait until you had like, what, 45 to 50 supply, then you tech. You bank for a while, and then you'll try to add Master Priest and Knights to your composition.
Players' forces are under attack.
What did we get? Claws plus 12.
Yeah, we saw that like half a year ago, that rifles don't do so well. You really want to go Knights quickly. And usually also MK, but I guess he had the read that the Demoner was coming.
Double lore. He's just gonna go Mass Bears this time. Yeah, there's Dispel now. Demon actually leveling very quick here on his own. Gonna be almost level 3, that's amazing. Very important shop finishing right now for the Night Elf. He needs ideally Staff of Preservation and Orb. He's not actually that rich.
Some archers getting caught here though. So at least one, maybe two should be going down. Doing a good job with the cold arrow.
Moonwells are completely empty, by the way. He's gonna deny, no?
This Naga's only level 1, man. She got barely anything.
Damn. These archers having a rough time. He never went marksmanship, by the way. He just kept on making archers.
Okay.
A player's forces
Fortitude,
are
what's
under
he doing?
attack.
He's calling the boys. Okay, this is it. This is the tier 2 push.
+1 attack about to finish.
Pretty much all in. There's no way this is gonna work, is there?
Seems unlikely, but who knows. If Sini could just kill those priests, by the way, the keeper would be right at home. Spamming trance, spamming entangles. He needs to poison everything here, slowly but surely. But he's not microing really well. He's just sending everything forward, backwards.
Waiting for the bears. Honestly, supply is pretty low. Maybe this is looking better for Fortitude than I thought. This spell coming in against the entangle. One priest though is still going down, but the keeper, what about him? With the TP, he gets out of there. The priest somehow survived.
What the heck is he doing?
Marksmanship finally finished. Okay, he's got good damage from that now. But the demon, man, he needs to reach real bad, and so does the keeper.
Yeah. There's the bear about to come out, but he's taking so much damage. He's gonna staff last second. Dude. I cannot believe Sini butchered the situation so badly.
Ooh, archers going down. That hurts. When they're out of position, they die so fast. The bears have mastery. Yep, they do.
Demon is 3 now, but there's only one single bear and no army for the Night Elf. He's 28 supply to 58. Look at it.
I'm looking, dude. It's not looking good. This spell comes through again. This keeper's impact not so great anymore. The demon with the invul does survive here for a little bit. Rifle count still high. Bears definitely not having the easiest of times. One tower in the back will be finished soon. Demon level 3. But he doesn't even have that great of a burn target. Maybe the priests.
Sini is having a nightmare of a series here. Tries to go for the Naga that gets saved. She's going to be pulled back. There's Priest keeping her healthy. The only Druid of the Claw in this game that was out on the map goes down.
Would love to see a shop here by Fortitude.
He can just save everything
out.
all the time. Now that he has Dispel, just pull back whatever's being attacked. Priest gonna bring it back to full. Even his footman is keeping alive.
Mana is low right now, the priests, so that's really scary. The Sorks, though, gonna help out a lot against the bears, against the demon.
There's not even Wisps to help or Dryads. Never researched Abolish. That's gonna be it. Fortitude moves on to the decider match where he will face 1-2-0 tomorrow.
Whew, that wasn't really to be